Alrighty. What is up, guys? Welcome back to Buttons and Buds. It's Nugget here. Just wanted to get a little test going. I just set up streaming to Twitch and YouTube and wanted to go over some tips and tricks and ideas I had. And yeah, just talk about Ark in general and go over a few things since the wipe is just about to happen today. In 10 hours, we're going to have the expedition leaving. So just wanted to look at some stuff that has helped me throughout my playthrough and things I'll be using, as soon as this goes and resets here. Got a little bit over 10 hours now. So yeah, I mean, some first impressions, I guess. First things I wanted to go over would be mostly just like setting stuff that was really huge for me getting into the game. I really enjoyed the way you can play with your crosshairs. I really like the circle crosshair, which you can switch in the accessibility settings. Then you just go to override crosshair shape and select the shape you want. There's a whole bunch of options. And then you can even actually play with the center dot, change the size of it, and a lot of different granularity. I really like neon green for my color, just because neon green stands out from just about every texture in the game. There are greens, but there's not like a lot of bright green stuff. So yeah, just a cool option. Helps you see your crosshair, and I prefer the override so that all of my crosshairs are the same. Another interesting one, which I believe these are on by default, but it will move crosshair when your bullet is blocked by an obstacle. This is really helpful when you're behind cover peeking for somebody and you're not sure if you're going to hit them or not. If you have this on, I believe it's on by default, but if you check and make sure you have this on, it really helps, show you when you're going to hit a wall or clip something, and it'll smooth that line if you have the smoothing on, so that it'll move along the wall, and kind of show you what's happening as your weapon is moving around in your hands. Super helpful. So I really love having an FPS overlay on as well, because that helps you check to make sure everything's working well in the game. I had the AMD FSR3 off when I first started playing, and I was seeing lower frame rates of like around 100, 110 to 120 peak, when I was playing. And just turning on FSR3 actually really helped. Putting in the balance setting with slightly lower render resolution allowed the game to run at 144 hertz pretty much all the time, which is the render rate of my monitor. So that's probably about the best I can do. I always play with motion blur off as far as options for you know graphic settings. I prefer that in most games. Adjust as needed depending on your preference, but I have it off. Arc has this cool feature where you can actually adjust the intensity of it, and I just go 0. So the other thing I always like to point out to people is I prefer maximum FOV in a game, but you can reduce it too if you're getting motion sickness from like the weird fisheye effect of the camera. Yeah, you can reduce it. I always set mine to max in any game, so FOV 80 for me. And yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, there's not really too many other like performance settings I really recommend to people. I suppose I always recommend night mode for your audio. That kind of compresses the audio, makes the quiet sounds a little bit louder, makes the loud sounds a little bit quieter. So you don't have to have your headset up so loud to hear some of those faint sounds as someone is sneaking up on you. So, big thing there. Definitely recommend that. Um, on PC, I personally play with an MMO mouse. It's the Razer Naga. It has 12 buttons on the side, and I love using those buttons on the mouse to do different things. So I really recommend remapping the buttons for different functions of the game. And I mean, if you have a mod controller that has the buttons on the back of the controller, highly recommend remapping some of your controls to those extra buttons as well. So yeah, I remap my voice chat to my mouse, and then some other interesting features for my remapping. Let's see here. So, as far as controls go, one thing I really like to do with my controls is set up my crouch on my mouse as well. So, in the game, it allows you to slide with your mouse. I use zero because that's one of the edge buttons on the mouse that's very easy to hit. I also remap my roll. So, I have the dodge roll, proximity chat, and crouch all set to mouse buttons that allow me to easily hit them, and that is massively helpful. Let's see here, trying to think if there's anything else. Really, those were my biggest ones. I put emote on the mouse wheel just because that helps me as well. It makes it easier to hit the emotes because you hold eight, which is right in the middle of my mouse pad, and then you can pull up a little interaction wheel for your emotes and easily say "Hey Raider" or whatever you need. So really, really good options there. The only other thing I can think of is shoulder swapping. Not enough people do it. I think you should have shoulder swap mapped to a key that you can very easily use. I also put this on my mouse, but for a controller player, I would say just make sure it's not like an alternative button that you're not comfortable pushing quickly and you're in the middle of combat. So really love that. Other than that, I think that's about all of my biggest setting tips. Some people may or may not prefer mouse smoothing. Now, it was on for a long time when I first started playing, and it never really affected me, so I wouldn't worry too much about that one. Yeah, so yes, let's get into it a little bit. I'll hop into a match, show you some things that are a couple of other tips I would recommend. As far as stuff to show before we get into the round, I would really recommend looking at the skill tree for in-round crafting. In-round crafting and traveling tinkerer, in my opinion, are two of the best skill points in the skill tree. You can make all kinds of different stuff in round, even with just basic crafting. You can make bandages, you can make shield rechargers, and once you get traveling tinkerer, the biggest thing that I use all the time is crafting Raider hatch keys, which is massive. I'll show you guys in a couple of minutes here when we get in a raid, all the cool stuff you can craft. I'll pull up that menu. And then, yeah, the only other skill point that I really care about more than anything else is security breach. I think it's worth it. It's one of my favorite perks, even after they've nerfed it, after they've changed the spawns of them. It's a really fun condition for the map. They spawn randomly, but if you know all the spawns, it's a great route to run on any map to go to all of the different security breaches and try to get loot. They usually have a gun. Sometimes they'll have a wolf pack, high tier explosive like a deadline, sometimes Vita spray. Really, really great stuff. So big fan of the security breach. A lot of people hate on it since they nerfed the perk, but it is definitely up there, probably one of my faves of all time. Let's see here. I don't think there's anything else I wanted to show. Oh yeah. I don't know about traders. I feel like a lot of people I talk to seriously forget that the traders are as present as they are in Arc Raiders. Every single day,
can I help you?
You can get stuff from Celeste with seeds, like essential components. Probably once a
We
day
rely
when
on
I'm
grow
playing-
lights for the most part, so any power outage can wreak havoc on our food supply.
probably once a day when I'm playing with people, I end up sending them to Celeste, like, oh, I'm out of magnets, I'm out of, oil, I need duct tape for some attachments. Did you trade in all your springs for the day? Because yeah, you can get a massive amount of useful things every day just for the seeds that Scrappy brings you. And if you go get fruits, you can recycle those fruits into seeds in your inventory too. So definitely make sure to make use of that. The only other thing I would recommend is looking at Lance. I mean,
you're in the right place.
You're in the right place. As he says, you come in after you survive a free kit, and don't forget to
You see my pants? Just kidding, I got none.
So yeah, there's a few tips for the menu for Ark, interesting settings I like to use, and just some little things to remind you of. Don't forget to use Celeste and the other traders to get some stuff every day. If you're not shooting for 3 million for the expedition, or if you're already over your 3 million, all that extra money is just stuff you can play with to enjoy your time. Let's see here. Yeah, I think let's get into it. Run a little free match. Try and show you guys a couple of settings things in game. Oh man. Sell this ammo real quick. We'll make some later when I need some. I'm interested to see how this goes. I am recording this to get some clips. I am streaming to Twitch and YouTube right now, and it seems like everything is up. So fingers crossed you can hear everything clearly, and fingers crossed the mic's coming through all right. God, I knew I heard a cache.
This is Apollo. The cultural archives in Stella Montis are pretty well guarded, so don't forget to hum a suspenseful tune while you search for those movies.
Oh, this is so perfect. One of the other tips I wanted to mention is in raid, light shield recycles for different things than it does out of raid. And this is the case with any item. You'll get more typically of any resource when you recycle it out of raid. But look at this guy, light shield. This is something you find regularly, and if you're short on Arc Alloy, it's a free Arc Alloy anytime you find one. Don't forget, you don't always have to kill Arc to get your Arc Alloy. You can get them from recycling different pieces too. So you find a lot of light shields on raiders, even broken ones will recycle into Arc Alloy in raid. So it's just always worth grabbing one if you need something. I feel like I hear somebody. I feel like I hear somebody nearby. Ooh. 2 flares. This is an aggro match right here. A lot of people dying.
Danger down there.
Multiple people on the highway. Those guys seem to be chill with each other at least. Let's go say what's up. See how people are doing before the wipe. these stairs. Right. Big tip that I always recommend to all of my friends is definitely grab all the rubber, the plastic, and the chemicals that you see. Because with that in-round crafting, they are invaluable. In-round crafting with chemicals and plastic, you can make all kinds of useful things. Impact grenades, adrenaline shots. These guys might need some help out here.
It's Firefly. Yeah, took him down. Oh, there's another one. Oh, I'm so weak. Field Depot? Yeah, it's behind Santa Maria, over here. Let's go to the Field Depot.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that shit real quick.
Yeah, there's only 2 on this map, so it's like the works fit for that.
Well, I need to get to that town today.
Yeah, it's over here. Field Depot.
Look at that. Made a couple of shield rechargers just from some arc cells. I am sitting pretty now. Started with a free kit. Now I got 2 defibs, a couple shield rechargers. And I didn't even get the security breaches that spawn here. I just got some of the loot in this area. So it's always worth checking the security breach spawns. Look at that little weapon case. Alright. I'll leave the gun parts because I do not need those right now. Oh, this was not the way. This was not the way. This was not the way. Everybody is about to be very mean to me over here. Let's go. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm getting inside. These new arc are mean. Oh my god. These new arc are mean, man. What the hell?
guys dying?
I'm good. I think someone did die over here though. I got defibs. Alright, this might be some fighting going on. Those fighting words.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Ah! Got it. Oh, why would you shoot at our Hartley crew? Oh, he left. He left.
Okay, he ain't need no defib.
Shooting at our Hartley crew.
Yeah, you're shooting
Damn,
at
red
us.
gang.
There's 4 of us. How
Matching
dare
reds. I like your fits, guys.
you? Yeah, thank you. Now,
Was that the new skin?
forward.
Yeah, it's new skin. Uh-oh.
Who did that?
Oh, it's going off. He's on the roof.
He's running. We got another.
Not the guy in the red. The guy in the red. Still, let's slow it down.
Been playing marathon all weekend, so it's such a welcome change to actually hear people talking. Oh, something's going on out there. Uh-oh. Sounds like the friendly homies might be having a hard time today. Oh, security breach. It's already open, but got some free ammo for me.
Oh, that's the guy doing the missions. Hello, Hartley crew.
What's up,
Were
Red
you
Gang?
with us?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's right here. All right. We got our Hartley crew getting together. We got our 4 men here.
Dodging rockets over here. Uh-oh. And pops. Oh, man. This Rocketeer is angry. He sees me. I don't know why these guys aggroed the Rocketeer when they had like no intention of actually killing it. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Leave me alone, Bastion. I'm just gonna let it go. All right. Oh, that's not the right train station. Looks like Red Yang is dipping out. And the nice thing about keeping the plastic and stuff in your inventory is when you get to the end of the raid, if you find something more valuable, just swap it out. Oh, it's closed. Shit. All right, well,
Let's go
guess
to
I
the
gotta
church
go to
entrance.
that entrance. All right. Quietly and quickly. Uh-oh. Oh, of course. And that was like this. Oh, I still killed it before it got me. That's the saddest roll at the end there. Uh-oh. More people dying out here. I always take the crude explosives, the arc alloy, and if I can, the power cells from those pops, man. They're so good. Yeah, here we go. Back to Esperanza. Right. Now that same shield recycles for plastic. So if you need plastic or arc alloy, light shields are a random thing you can grab, or if you have them sitting there, it's a, something you can convert. They're not the best source of this by any means, but it's something. It's something. See here. cycle of Hydro Spray. Alright. Little Arc Hunting Kit with a Raider Hatch key. A leftover Jolt Mine. So why not? Ooh it. Alright, let's get up for the matriarch. Light. We'll go Deadline. Snap hook. Why not? It's the last day. May as well try and use them. Book a Deadline. A little bit more ammo real quick. And we won't grab some old shield recharge. Alright, let's see how this goes. Matriarch's up, so why not? Go check it out. Solo is usually a little more friendly, so we'll see how the gang reacts.
New visitors, raiders, up the list, pods are open, watching now.
Looks like a matriarch is nearby. We never saw arc like this during the first wave. Don't engage it unless you're ready for a hard fight.
I thought normally it was spawned in here. Must be. Oh no, that's right.
Let's go to the electrical substation.
Substation. Man, I got a bucket. Here. Check these servers because they can have the power rod to get into the little power rod room right here. And they also usually have sensors, which you can use in crafting to make hatcheries. Always worth checking these guys. There we go, I got 3 sensors. That's enough for a Raider hatch key. Around here, all these desks can spawn advanced electrical components. Lucky. Maybe we'll get one. No components, darn. But there's a security breach. Hell yeah! Security breach. No components. Shotgun action. Why did it not give me shotgun ammo? That is so silly. Check these, see if there's a power up. Hello out there.
Hello, I'm from the. I don't know where you are. But I'm from
Yeah, I'm over by the security breach spawn. I was just heading out. I didn't find any power rods or anything.
That's what I was coming down to do, is see if I could find any power up, but you already searched almost everything.
Fingers crossed there's one in that last server rack.
No.
Oh. Well, good luck out there, Raider. Yeah, you're good. Adrenaline shot. That's why you always pick up the plastic and the chemicals. Man, it's really no matter how far away, even if you roll. And nice. Man, well, there you go. Yay, I cleared some inventory space. Let's see. Man, if only I had used that adrenaline shot a little bit earlier, I might have been able to run away from it. Instead, I was in the middle of the field with no stamina and dead because of the combat. Go, got the essentials. Yeah, I always recommend bringing in the adrenaline shots once you have your medical bench crafted. I think even with the plain workbench, you can make them. Now you need the med bench. But once you have the medical lab crafted, you can make them for just chemicals and plastic. Having 5 to start every raid is so useful because you can just sprint to wherever you need to go.
Order is out. 2-4 is to go time.
Should be a little closer to where she spawns this time. That's nice.
Watch your backs, raiders. A matriarch has been spotted near your location. Keep your wits about you if you decide to go anywhere near. And always keep a close eye on her children.
Oh yeah, I hear it. What the hell? Really not? There we go. Meds from the soap. Potentially. What else here? I'm ready. I'm ready for someone to start fighting here. I will jump on top and hit the fucking deadline. She saw me for a second. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. I'm dead. Oh my god. Anybody got a defib? Well, that didn't go as expected. I guess it did go exactly as expected, realistically. Damn, that sucks. There's not even anybody here to, like, fight the matriarch? I guess I should have just left. Lame. Hmm. Alrighty, well, this has been a good little test of the live stream. Look back and see how everything went. And I'm sure it'll be going up again. We'll do this again sometime for sure. Time to reset with the new wipe and see what comes with the new expedition in Ark. Yeah, guys, thanks for joining Buttons and Buds. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe everywhere, and join our Discord.